Well, a short halftime period means that the second half of action is back, and we are ready to get underway. The Lady Bucks taking the court as they will have first possession here as we're set to get underway. Lady Bucks leading the Lady Buffs. It is 16-13, our current score, as Jasmine De Leon will inbound it to Alexis Rodriguez. We are ready to get it back underway as the starting five is out there for both teams. Well, mostly for both teams. A couple of changes for the Lady Buffs as this one is given to Carrasco, now to Rodriguez. Dominguez now has it in the middle, back to Carrasco. Carrasco driving from inside the lane. Good from the middle. Carrasco with 8 points. Lady Bucks 18-13 the score. This one given to Villa. April Villa throws it up the court looking for Mathis. Tipped out by Maroney and kept alive by Dominguez. Taken now by Rodriguez on the far side at the wing. Rodriguez at the top of the key, now hands it to Dominguez. Dominguez gets it to Carrasco, who gets it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Dominguez. Dominguez hands it back to Carrasco. Carrasco cross court to De Leon, now in Rodriguez from the left side. Foul! Rodriguez going to the line. That's Madeline Mathis with the foul. It's her first. It's the first team foul of the half for the Lady Buffs, as Alexis Rodriguez will go to the line. Free throws, not the strongest aspect of the game tonight for the Lady Bucks. Rodriguez looking to start a change in that trend. Rodriguez up and no good off the left side. Substitution now as April Villa steps out. Aubrey Silva stepping in for her. So keep in mind that Aubrey Villa, now the only Villa out on the court. Second shot from Rodriguez off the rim. Rebounded now by Mathis. And the Lady Buffs take it back on offense. Mathis up from the right side, driving in from the right. Good. 8 points for Mathis now. 18-15 our score. Rodriguez driving. Rodriguez guarded by Silva. Hands it off to Carrasco. Now Rodriguez with it once again. Rodriguez hands back to Carrasco. Passing underneath for Maroney. Maroney driving. Dominguez now from the paint. Off. That one's going to be rebounded now by the Lady Buffs. Taken by Silva. Silva throws it up for Ramos, I should say, as now it's with Aubrey Villa. Villa up the middle, gets it to Mathis. Madeline Mathis, now to Ramos, back to Mathis for two, no good. Mathis with her own rebound, gets it in the paint. Now tipped away by Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a drive now. Rodriguez breakaway, loses her dribble, has to back out. At the top, gets it to Dominguez. Dominguez gets it Maroney. Maroney fakes the shot, back to Dominguez, looking, and it's going to be tipped away. Dominguez now in a scuffle with Aubrey Silva, and it's going to go to the Lady Buffs. 6:18 to go here, 18-15 our score. Aubrey Villa will take it on the inbound. She'll get it out for Ramos. Ramos dribbling up the court. Ariana Ramos passes it to the far side. Now with it is Villa. Back to Ramos, back to Villa. Villa for three from the far side wing. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by nobody. It's out of bounds. It'll go for the Lady Bucks as Jasmine De Leon is hit hard and falls to the ground. No foul called, but the Lady Bucks will take possession. 6:02 to play. 18-15 is our score. Rodriguez with it, walking up the court at the midline to the top of the key. Now moving far side, gets it to Dominguez. Dominguez hands it to Carrasco. Carrasco hands to Rodriguez, guarded by Silva. Back to Dominguez. Dominguez across to Carrasco. In for Maroney. Maroney back out with Carrasco. Driving. Carrasco from the short corner off the rim. That's going to be rebounded by Mathis. Lady Buffs take it. Kicked away. It's going to be in the hands now of a couple of players. A jump ball is called, and the Lady Bucks will take it. It's Carrasco fighting with Ramos for the ball, as Sarah Evans will now step in for De Leon. And the Bucks will take possession. Maroney with it at midcourt. 5:33 to go, 18-15 our score. A very low-scoring game, much lower scoring than the last time the Bucks played the Buffs. Just about as even, though, at the halftime break, as this one is passed to Carrasco on the near side. Carrasco cross court, now to Dominguez. Here's Evans from the left side. That's no good. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos is going to be fouled as she tries to break free. And that is going to be Allie Maroney with her third personal foul. Lady Buffs will keep possession here as J.C. Portillo steps in for the Bucks. Also stepping in for Stanton is Riley Murray. Ariana Ramos with the inbound. She gets it to Shelby Phillips. Phillips still showing a bit of bit of extra attention to that left leg as this has now gotten to Aubrey Silva. Silva passes up looking for Mathis. It's tipped away and taken now by Evans. 5:02 to play. Evans driving from the left side, pulls up, gets it to Portillo. Portillo from the block, puts it in for 2. Portillo, her first bucket of the game. Lady Bucks lead by 5. It's Phillips with it. Phillips guarded by Carrasco, out of bounds, and it's going to go to Alpine here. 4:49 to play. An action-packed game, a very important game. Lady Bucks in third place, taking on the undefeated first place Stanton Lady Buffs. Stanton's only close game has been to the Crane Lady Birds. They won by 1 point against Crane, as this one's tipped by by Silva, I should say, and taken now by the Lady Buffs. It's going to be lost a little bit, and now a jump ball is called, as it's going to stay with Stanton here. Rodriguez was fighting for it. It's going to be with the Lady Buffs now as Aubrey Villa will inbound. She'll get it to Ramos. Ramos has the ball past the midline now into the Buff zone. Getting it to the near side, inside now, and it's tipped away by the Lady Bucks, and it's going to be out of bounds. No, it's going to stay alive, but Carrasco takes it. Carrasco from the left side, dishes it away. Going up from the right is good. Rodriguez for 2. 4 points for Rodriguez. We have an injury on the court. Well, really at the score table, I should say, as I believe that was Aubrey Villa that dove for the ball, kept it in play, and I think she ran into the score table a little bit hard there. 4:26 to play in the third quarter here. 22-15 Lady Bucks lead in this low-scoring game.